Wikileaks founder Julian Assange has officially filed paperwork to run for the Senate in Australia. That's his home, of course. That's the only way you can run for the Senate in Australia.
Although you don't have to be living in Australia to run for elected office.
Obviously not, because Julian Assange is held up in the Ecuadorian embassy in Britain, trying to avoid being extradited by Sweden, of course, to the United States for his alleged role in these sexual assault cases, which he's been charged with by Swedish officials. Now, this is a fascinating thing. The polls are saying that South Wales and Victoria are going to be the places where Julian Assange is polling, and he has a more likelihood of winning. A strong chance of winning. But this is still early, and he has, like we said, the extradition, the U.S. him being in the Ecuadorian embassy, him having the sexual assault, him being the founder of the whistleblowing website Wikileaks and organization Wikileaks.
And I mean, you have Australia's notorious close ties to the United States, right? So that is another obstacle against him. But just him running, I think, really represents that he isn't against government. He's just against government corruption and bad government, right? And that's what WikiLeaks is all about. We open governments, right? And so there's that side of it, which I think is a positive, And then the other positive is just if he were to win, or just him running, it just continues to put pressure on those forces that are trying to silence and stop him and WikiLeaks. And I mean, if he were to win, and he's still being kept under house arrest in the Ecuadorian embassy, it just elevates the story.
And he becomes an elected member of the Australian Senate under house arrest.
Right. In another country, because he can't even come home. It's very powerful. And so, while this is part PR move, it's brilliant. And while it's part you listen to any interview with Assange, he is a very, very bright man. And I agree pretty much with most all takes that he has on the world in terms of his political views and his views of international relations and the role of government. And he is just about honest government and holding those, powerful bastards that abuse their power to holding them responsible. So hopefully Julian Assange wins and this story continues to kind of raise the profile of WikiLeaks and the injustice that's being done against Julian Assange.